What's up, gang? It is I, Carlton Flowers, your crypto pro, back with an update on Superman. I'm back from vacation, and there's been a lot of action going on with the Superman NFT on the VeVe app for the past few weeks, a couple weeks, I guess, since they raised the floor price from around 110 gems to over 400. And so now we're seeing a little bit of a pullback. So 3 days ago, I believe we were just at 395, and I'm going to start tracking this on a spreadsheet and printing a graph so we can see what the price trends on some of the most popular items, or the ones that I'm following, of what they look like on a graph. So here we have Superman sitting at 365 as the lowest buy, then 369. Quickly up to 370, and we have several at the 370 price, then 374, 379, and on up into the 380s. And finally, after about 10 or 15 listings, we approach 400. Now, 400 was supposed to be the rock bottom, raise the floor price, but here is what I am really being wary of. Now, I sold off a bunch of stuff, and I raised up my gem count to about 1,077, and I bought a few things. I think it's sitting at like 950 right now. I was considering buying a ghost trap, and I thought, well, maybe I'll get a Superman. Now look how many are here at 400. So that's kind of like your floor price that the floor was raised to. But of course, we see those who are wanting to sell and get rid of theirs. They're not going to price it at 400. They're going to undercut that floor price so they can get rid of their item and grab those gems. Now, there are two things that will affect the occurrence of people listing just below that floor price. Thing number one is somebody wants to free up gems before a drop. Thing number two, which is a lot more serious, is the crypto market takes a nosedive. Now, as I said before, if BTC takes a dive and heads down to 27,000, 23,000, or worst case, 20,000. Some even say below. Do you think that people are going to sit on these and not undercut this price further than where it has been cut already? Well, you better believe that there's going to be panic selling. And we're going to see that this floor price is not going to hold. So I kind of wonder, is it a really good financial decision to plow into these things and raise that floor price and hog up all of these items, getting rid of everyone who is lowball selling in the market and expecting no one else to show up who's sitting on these things? How about the people who bought 2 or 3, 4, or using multiple accounts, getting more than that, 5 to 10? Now, if somebody's sitting on 10 and the crypto market takes a dive, there's a good chance that they could dump 5 on the market at far less than the price that we see right now. It's possible. So we could get smack-ow, right across the jawbone by a price drop if we're not careful in understanding that it is possible for the crypto market to affect these prices. In fact, I think it will affect the prices because an NFT is a cryptocurrency in and of itself. You can call this the Superman token. And right now, the Superman token is trading at the lowest price of 365. And that's just like an exchange. When you have the DEXs or even centralized exchanges, and when people are buying and selling, the price is going to reflect the lowest or the best price. Is that the ask price or the bid? I always get that mixed up. I get things mixed up because I have dyslexia. Well, anyway, it's going to reflect that lowest bid price across the board, and people will gravitate towards that DEX or that centralized exchange, and they're going to hit that price. They're not going to buy it for a higher price. And that's why the DEXs and the centralized exchanges will move in accordance to whatever is dictating that lowest price in times when selling pressure is higher than the buying pressure. Now, it goes just the opposite if we're in a bullish phase. When people are wanting to sell, they're going to want to sell on the exchange that is offering the highest price. And so then you will have a gravitation towards that price point as the buying pressure is greater than the selling pressure. That's how these things are going to react. And I'm going to set out to prove it by printing charts just like I did back when we had the DeLorean charts. Do you remember? Look back. Swing back to those videos that I posted before when I was posting the charts, the daily price points. In fact, I had some that were more than daily. I had several price points per day of eBay sales of what those DeLoreans were going for. The ultra rare 1-to-1 is the one that I was tracking. Go back and check that out. Now with the VeVe market, I might just check the price or get an average price daily because that would be too much work. And I would love to just pluck that price off of somebody else's website, but I can't find anybody who is just tracking and recording pricing of the most popular items. If you know of anyone who is doing this, please let me know and post a link in the comments. Let me know. I need the data. I need that data so I can produce these graphs, these charts, so we can see what the trending is going on. What the trend is doing. Are we trending up? Are we trending down? Are we hitting a peak, hitting a bottom? Are we side banding? What's going on? So that is what I have planned. And that's the update. That's all I've got for Superman right now. Let's watch and see if this quote unquote floor price continues to drop as we're sitting at 360. Now, if it drops down below, say, 300, or God forbid, if it goes back down to 200, I'm probably going to pick up a couple of these. But I'll be watching and waiting, especially if we see that BTC capitulation that I think is going to happen. What are your thoughts? Post it in the comments. This is Carlton. That's all I've got. See ya on the next update.